There you are. Good morning. So I'm out here on the farm, and I need to get my pickup truck going because I need some stuff for the house, some plywood in particular. And of course, it's been sitting for 6 months in the shed, and the inspection sticker's out, so I need to go get it inspected. And I came out this morning to check, make sure everything's working on it. And of course, the headlights aren't coming on. So that's my project this morning, is to get my headlights working and go get it inspected. But I'm suspecting it is the switch inside, because none of the lights are getting power anywhere on the truck. So I'm going to start with the switch. I'll show you how it's going to go. Hang on. Okay, in the tool shed here. Put some lights on. What I'm going to want is some, maybe some little hooks. Hook tools. Let's see, here we go. Maybe something a little straighter, something like that. And maybe like that. A couple of these will probably do it. Maybe a little screwdriver just in case. Maybe one of these little micro screwdrivers here. That ought to work. Okay, let's give it a try. Inside the truck here, one of the first things I do is I look and see if anybody else has had a problem. So I looked at these guys, and sure enough, people had that problem with the switch. And you know, it's a cheat. They give you their experience. You don't have to go through all the different scenarios trying to figure out how it comes off and stuff. Because you look at the dash, and it's not real clear how the switch comes apart. Skin cancer. Hadn't made that video yet. It's coming off next week, I think. Anyway, getting back to this situation, let me show you the part here. Okay, so that's the booger right there, my headlight switch. There's no screws around it or anything. And the first inclination would be just to start prying and see if you can get it off, or maybe pull the switch out or something. But like I said, the cheat is seeing how somebody else did it. You don't have to go through all that hassle trying to figure it out. I used to buy these books before the internet, and I learned how to do that a long time ago. You buy the book and you get the cheat. So the cheat is, you turn this knob. There's a little slot back here that you can put a pointed instrument in there and release a clip, and pull the handle off and put the handle on backwards, and then release some other clips. So let me show you how it's going to happen. Behind this switch is a little tab. Let's see. So you put the screwdriver in this hole, and you push on the tab that's right in there. Now then, you turn the knob all the way around backwards, and you put it back on. And when you do that, you can twist it and cause it to release some tabs behind here. You see how that, with the knob on backwards, it turns and it releases these pins right here. Okay, I just pulled it out of the dash a little bit here, and I see these little clips on the... Now here's a better look at this thing while I got it out. You see that right there? That's what's holding it in. When I turn the knob, it's coming back. Right down in there. Push in there. Okay, so after looking it over, it's a lot of electronics there. If there are any contacts there inside here, I'm sure there are. But right now what I'm thinking about is these pins right here. They look like they've got a little corrosion on them. So I'm gonna clean those up and then put a tester on it and see if I'm making the switch work. Okay, so trying to show you, it's kind of got a green chalkiness all over those contacts. So I got some 320 sandpaper. So I'm just rubbing those things like that best I can and trying to get those cleaned up. Well guys, I still working on my truck light situation. I cleaned that switch up and it works, but I have no tail lights. I only have headlights. And I'm tracing the fuse down, and let me show you here. Okay, so I've got my test light on the positive side. So when I touch the negative, I get power. When I touch negative, I get power, I get my light. Now on the fuse that should be my tail lights, I didn't have any power on either side. So when I touch my light into there, that's showing a dead short on that positive feed. So I got problems. And I guess I'm gonna have to start taking that fuse box apart to make it work, or to find out what's wrong, I should say. That ought to be interesting. I guess stay tuned. Well, I did a lot of testing on that truck, and I did find the problem, and I'm gonna go ahead and take you through all the testing and let you see how I figured it out and what it ended up being. So I got more videos on that coming up.